here, it's been just a little over a year. Since I have been here, I have settled in very quickly and come to just love this brokerage. The brokers here are phenomenal. They are like no one else that I know in the Valley or probably Southern California. They have such a unique drive and vision, and they're entrepreneurs. They truly want to see their agents succeed. And it comes from the top down. So the energy and the positivity that we have here at this brokerage starts with Derek and Janet. And it's because of their leadership. My business has just exploded over the last year. In 2019, at my previous brokerage, I did just over 11 million. Last year in 2020, and I came here in the middle of March, but in 2020, I did just under 17 million. And it's because of their support and encouragement. I can remember at my previous brokerage, just my broker telling me, you don't need an assistant, you don't need a full-time TC, you don't need these things that I felt like I had needed to expand my business. And I can remember sitting at a baseball game, and my son's on the field playing, and I'm in the car working on my laptop, and I just stopped and went, what am I doing? I can't keep doing the rat race. I've got to figure this out and put some better systems in place, or I'm going to burn out. And so I had talked to Derek and Janet and had gotten to know them over my years in real estate, and just come to love them and respect them. And after talking to them, I quickly realized this was where I needed to be. And so as I settled in, they just encouraged me one thing after the next to now, after being here a year, I have a full-time assistant that started last June. So she's almost been a year with me, which has been life-changing. Melanie is literally like my right hand. I don't know if any of you have an assistant, but it is just life-changing for my business to duplicate yourself in a sense and be able to have somebody like-minded that pushes your business in the same way, respects your clients in the same way, talks to them, and their approach to real estate is so similar that is what Melanie and I have. It's genuine, and I'm so thankful for Derek and Janet pushing me to be able to take that next step of hiring an assistant. So I've been able to do that. I have a full-time transaction coordinator. I've been able to build my Here For You team. There has been so many changes for my business in the last year just by being able to come here. I could talk for hours on it because it's just been a tremendous change in my lifestyle and my business by having such great supportive brokers who push me and encourage me to be the best I can be in this business and for my clients. I've got to talk about Neil. He's our office manager, and he just cracks us up all the time. He makes me laugh. Every time I talk to him on the phone, I'm like, hey, Neil, how are you? And he just tells me about some crazy drama that's going on in his life, and I love it. I love any chance I get to talk to him. And then we get down to business, and he's like, okay, let's solve this. And he works on it, and he helps me problem solve to figure out whatever it is that we need to solve. And he is so good at what he does of just being relational and connecting with all of us agents. I don't know how he does it. We have over 140 agents, but somehow he manages to do it and make us all feel like we're the only one that he needs to talk to right then. And so I really value and appreciate that support in him also, that he is approachable, easy to talk to, he's fun, and he's business minded too. So that really helps for sure of make our environment here at the office just one that continues to thrive. The marketing support at Realty ONE Group Empire is phenomenal. I cannot speak highly enough about them. George and Alejandro specifically are amazing. I literally ask them to create something, whether it's a marketing post for social media, or maybe it's a flyer to pass out for, in a farm area or whatever it is. And they literally get it to me sometimes within an hour. I never have to ask twice for it. And it's always professional. I love that because we are like-minded in how I like to present myself. I'm not a sloppy person. I want to come across professional, and it makes me come across that I know what I'm doing also, and I want that to portray to my clients as they see my marketing pieces. And George and Alejandro hit it out of the park every single time. And I hardly ever have to even do edits on them or corrections because they just know how I want it to look, and it's great every time. So that in the marketing department is phenomenal. My previous experience, I would have to wait a week and a half or 2 weeks sometimes just to get a social media post. And so coming here, that has been a huge change in my marketing for sure, to be able to have that resource and support that the brokerage just provides. It's amazing. So there's that. And then also just the energy in our office. I love our Spring Valley Lake office. It is smaller and more intimate. It's kind of quiet sometimes, but when we're all in here, we just feed off of each other's energy and help support each other. And just yesterday, Colleen and I were talking about an offer summary and just manipulating things to make it best and work great for our business. And so by being in the office, the energy in here just makes you want to be better at what you're doing too. So I mean, all of the people in here are just great. And you walk in, it's welcoming. My clients always feel welcome when they have to come in and sign paperwork. We have a great support staff that provides our conference room is always clean and ready to go if I need to meet with somebody. And so I really appreciate that. There's so many layers of support and behind the scene things that they do that makes me look good, that I am so thankful for, because it helps make my business run smoother. There's so much talk out there, I think, about Realty ONE Group Empire. And even before I came here, I heard a lot of just rumors or negativity that they're not genuine. It's not what they actually are telling you it's going to be. And I finally, after talking to Derek and Janet probably, 10 times over the course of a year, actually even before that, I had talked to them about coming here. And I realized, man, I've got to just take the leap, because what they are as people and then what I'm hearing they are, it doesn't line up. So it can't be true. I've got to try this out for myself. And now that I've been here for a year, I will tell you guys, they are the most genuine people. This company is just one of the most genuine brokerages that they truly want me as an agent and my brand to succeed. It's not about them. It's about us as agents and how they can equip us, how they can come alongside us and help us succeed. And so that alone is, I think, what sets them apart. They are different and unique in a way that they aren't just about this big brand and pushing the big brand that isn't necessary, because people want to buy real estate from somebody they know and trust. And that's why they come to me for that, or come to another agent to sell their house. And Derek and Janet realize that because they are in the trenches with us. They're in everyday transactions. They know the hurdles that we're facing, especially with COVID over the last year. They have been there in the thick of it with us to help walk us through. And so every Monday morning, Derek gets on and does a Monday morning coffee talk. And I know that sounds crazy to so many agents that he would take his Monday morning to pour into us. But it's true and it's genuine. And I am on there every Monday that I possibly can be, unless I'm on vacation or don't have service or something. But it is so valuable to me to start my week off with getting wisdom from him. I learn something new every time I talk to him or Janet. It is amazing and something applicable to better my business. So if you have that resource in your brokers, why would you not utilize that? And so that is what Realty ONE Group Empire has to offer to their agents. And I think that people obviously, like we kind of joke about, it's the best kept secret. It's not a secret anymore. And that's a good thing, because like-minded people are going to attract like-minded people. And that is the kind of people we want at this brokerage too. It's not just about the almighty dollar. They want you to succeed. They want you to be genuine. They want you to give customer service and quality service, and do your best every day. And that comes from the top down, like I talked about. They push us every day to do our best. And Janet will just shoot me a text, in the middle of the week. I love you. I'm praying for you. I hope you're having a great week. And I genuinely know that comes from her heart. It's not a front and it's not a facade. It is genuine and it's loving and caring. Especially Janet, man, she is one of the most genuine, caring, supportive people I literally have ever met. One of the first times I was able to just be around her in a more intimate setting, she literally had her hair in a ponytail, was in her comfies, and she cooked me dinner. It was like, I felt uncomfortable because I just thought, man, this is this amazing entrepreneur, visual person that is just growing her business and her brokerage and has accomplished such great things at her age. It's just phenomenal. And here she is serving me. Her and Derek both genuinely are servant leaders. They will go above and beyond to do whatever it takes, not just to make you look good, but to let you know that they love you and they support you and they care about you and your family. It's not just about the money. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I mean when I'm talking about this. The compensation is great. It's like no other. It has helped me propel my business to be able to, afford my assistant and pay her well and pay a TC and start my team and all of those things. But what it comes down to is the heart of this company. And they love us, they support us, they love our families and are just genuine people, all the way from the top down to Neil, to George, to Alejandro, to everybody in our office. It is just a phenomenal place to work, and I am settled for the long haul. I'm not going anywhere else, and hopefully the desert will see the difference in this brokerage because it is like no other.